Exomologiste tokirio te agathos alleluia.
Otis ton neona to eleos aftu alleluia.
I said no to the modern scholars.
And you said
Yeah,
that's
well,
wrong.
what's the standard?
But do you take people like Yasakardi, or do you say no to them?
Two things. One, I don't care what he says. I'm not here to
Oh, so you're running.
Okay, so it comes
I'll talk
through
to you.
me. So it comes through me, and I think
Well,
you made a
let's
good
just deal
point.
with one thing.
Hold on a
You made a
second.
good point.
Before we
in
get
that
to it.
You condemned me for
Yeah.
condemning the modern
condemned you.
modern scholars. Well, you
Yes.
said I was standing out my own,
What did I- what-
setting
what have I
myself
said-
above.
what have I said repeatedly?
Okay, so you said I'm setting
No,
myself
what did I say
above
repeatedly?
above the biblical
Make
scholars.
the point.
I'm trying to-
Now,
I'm trying
the
to
same
understand.
thing,
You're
same
running.
thing stands for your academics today, like Yasakardi, who's criticised a lot of the early work of the hadith and things like that. So is that not the same? Do you agree with Yasakardi
Modern
because
scholarship.
he's
Agree
a
with
modern
Yasakardi on
scholar?
what point?
On that, the hadith are.
What did he say?
What was the exact words?
Nobody takes the hadith science seriously in academia.
Yeah. So as a science,
Nobody.
He says they're not a science.
Oh, okay. So are you saying, do I agree with Yasakardi when academia doesn't accept hadith science? Yeah, of course I agree with him.
Okay, so you agree that hadith science are useless in academia?
So do you
In
still
academia,
accept,
of
do
course
you
I
still
am.
do accept the hadith
Perfect.
though?
Of course I do.
Oh,
So you
okay.
accept the
So,
hadith
do you understand what,
that
do you
a
understand
scholar.
what Yasakardi was saying or not?
But very much so, yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yasser
Yeah,
Qadi
he was
not
saying-
only
Can you shut up?
you can shut up too.
Well, I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you. So Yasser Qadi, not only is he an expert.
Pleasure.
Oh, you're gonna run?
I can't deal with
Oh,
this.
you're gonna run?
nonsense.
He's only
Wait,
he's only
but
raised
you
his.
told me to shut
can't
up,
deal with this
so I told you to shut up. Oh, what are you, a coward? Don't dish it out if you can't take it. Not a problem. Not a problem.
I saw multiple videos of you.
Listen, you little scammer. Don't dish it out if you can take it. So unless you want to debate with me on the topic, don't bring up what modern scholars say as an authority, because I can do the same thing to you. And by the way, how are those trips to Doha in first class? How are they going after you've scammed the Mu'minun out of all their money so that you can pay off your debts? Are you going to do another fundraiser, Hamza, in about 2 weeks' time, where you have more debts to pay off? Like your very profitable shop, where you have to go to Turkey personally to feel the fabric of the hijabs. Yet, all of your supposed clients who go to your fab hijab leave comments telling you that your hijabs are cheap in quality, which is why you give them away for £2. What's happening? Huh? Give me 1 second. I just want to do one more thing. Woo. So, Paul Williams, I seem to have seen you appear on IP.
Do you mind?
Perfect. And now you're talking to me as well.
I don't want to talk to you.
I would love to.
I want to talk to him, not you.
So, you were on IP recently, and you made some cases around Islam. Oh wait. You can return. Hold on. Paulie W. Paulie, I would like to have some conversations with you around the points you raised when you were on Inspiring Philosophy. You said some very interesting things. So, for example, you don't know what happened during the crucifixion. So, as a result, you take it that whatever the Quran says is true. But can you confirm that the things that the Quran says are actually true, or do you just believe it blindly for some random reason? Because as a person who likes to quote scholars, who likes to talk about critical scholarship, it'd be great if maybe you could give us some information as to why, from a scholarly consensus or perspective, that you believe that you believe that what is said within the Quranic context surrounding Jesus and the crucifixion is actually correct. Is there anything you can give us in that regard? Yep. Is there anything you can give us there by any chance? Out of curiosity. Because I'd love to know why you were so obstinate when you spoke to Inspiring Philosophy. It'd be great if you could have the same kind of conversation with me, and then maybe I can give you your answers. Because another point you mentioned was around the idea of human sacrifice. So supposedly, according to you, in Christianity, we believe in human sacrifice. So is there any chance that maybe you could potentially, in some capacity, tell me exactly why this concept is wrong, and tell me that your understanding of the concept is also correct? Also show me a case potentially where what you're saying is actually also not available within Islam. Because within Islamic context, you have a variety of things. For example, you have the idea of the sacrifice of Ishmael. So it'd be great maybe if you were able to talk about that in more accurate means with me. And then because I know who you are, I'm not going to allow you, for example, to jump around point to point. I'm going to actually make sure that you answer the question. So, is there any chance that you're able to actually interact with me in the same way that you were interacting with Inspiring Philosophy? Is that possible by any chance?
Well, he took this.
Yeah, he did. So, Paul W. So, I'd love to know, do you have the capacity to argue with me in the same way that you did with Inspiring Philosophy? Wait, Paul, are you just professionally running? Oh, perfect. Hello, everyone. Hello. Tally ho, tally ho. Sir, I want to have a conversation with Paul Williams about his interaction with Inspiring Philosophy. You see, our dear Paul Williams said the following. He said that he doesn't know what happened regarding the crucifixion. He simply believes the Quranic telling because it is the word of God. Well, I would like our dear Paul Williams, who is talking to scholars, going to universities, always bragging on about Bruce Mesker and Bas Ehrman, to give us some scholarly consensus regarding if the Quran is truly the word of God or not. If he can't do it, and all he can do is run away, then that dude over there with a beard can go and give him a kiss, because Paul really needs him right now. All Paul can ever do is run away from me, and that's fine. So, Inspiring Philosophy, when you see this, your dear friend Paul Williams, I appreciate how nice you were to him on your podcast, your stream, but Paul Williams is a Dawgandist. Paul doesn't actually care about the truth. All Paul does is basically use Islam as a means to fill his pockets. Because of Islam, because he is white, he's capable of eventually being a poster boy for what European Islam could look like. And because of that, he is used as a pawn in order to propagate Islam and Islamic teachings on YouTube. When you actually challenge him on any of his beliefs, he can't defend them. And so he runs away to the corner like a literal coward. So, when he returns, I will try again and try and see if I can get him to answer a few questions. For example, our dear friend Paul Williams, the guy in the blue hats.
Paul Williams, yes.
Sorry?
He's modern gay.
He is the premier English Muslim in the whole of the UK.
Do you think in Paul he knows Islam better than us?
He knows Islam about as well.
I am Arab. I know the Quran in their languages.
Oh, perfect. Well,
Educate people that don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
we'll do it in a moment.
I understand the Quran better than.
Well, you can try, but
So we know the Quran is so bad. So it's like somebody coming to me put some perfume on somebody's dead body. That's
so Paul Williams won't even try to speak Arabic.
He have two options. Maybe he don't know,
He doesn't, but he gets money, so it's all good.
or he's a hypocrite.
I'd say he's an opportunist.
Maybe he don't know what is there. I don't know. Maybe he don't know what's written. They told them different story. So they told them about Islam made in Britain. That's different Islam made in original city. That's different.
Well, if you'd like, I say it'd be great if you could go and talk with him.
Let's have him. We have him conversation in the Quran.
Okay, well,
Listen, that's all.
let's see if it'll run. Come along. Paul, I have a proposition for you. It's very interesting. So, Big Paulie, apparently I have over behind me an Arabic Christian who would like to talk to you actually about the Quran, and in fact it's just in Arabic. Are you able at all to defend the Quran and its usages and understanding in Arabic? Or are you only able to run and discuss the Quran in English when Allah himself said that he revealed it in Arabic? Just out of curiosity. What's the whole take on this? I see, more running. Okay, fair enough. Well, Paul isn't willing to discuss the Quran either in English or in Arabic. So, Inspiring Philosophy, when you see this again, this boy over here is a charlatan. He doesn't know anything. And you can tell by his line of questioning that he gave you that he doesn't know anything. All he has is a script. And you and your co-host were able to suss that out very quickly. That is why he can't actually defend his faith or even interact with people who can defend their faith as well. All he wants to do is interact with those who do not have any knowledge about their faith or who don't know how he interacts when it comes to his scripts. So, as long as you take him off script, he starts doing a little roundabout. Now, it appears that the goal is to maybe circumnavigate the entirety of the corner. So if he turns the corner, then I'll attempt to go and meet him the other way. Let's see how far he goes. And he's turning. Okay, so people, let's try and see if we can meet him on the other side of things. So he appears to be walking right into a trap, if you will, and then let's see how well that goes for him. But yes.
What is Paul's defense of being Muslim and gay at the same
Okay,
time?
so Paul used to have on his site, Blogging Theology, an entire explanation about how he justifies being gay and Islamic at the same time. Now, in his idea, it's simply a test. Oh, it appears that Paul has realized that I'm going to cut him off. So he stopped over there. It was very interesting.
I heard you're a pagan.
So you've been very interesting. What's your whole history? What are you? What do you believe in? What's your name? Talk to us.
Absolutely everything.
You believe in everything.
I believe in being a good person.
What is a good person?
Standards, principles, having a sound moral compass.
Okay.
Living life.
What are those things? What are those things? So like, give me examples of actions.
Integrity.
Love. Okay.
Kindness,
Love. Okay.
everything, yeah.
So you believe in those things. So are you a Christian by any chance?
Of course I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
but I don't need the Bible. to
why
be a
are you
good person.
calling certain
I'm a
people
good person.
pagans?
Huh?
Why are you calling others pagans?
Because he told me that you're mugging off your religion for a bit of dough, bruv.
No.
what I've just heard.
Him.
Oh, that one.
Him. Paul Williams.
All right, yeah.
Not this gentleman.
Sorry, bro.
You need Google Maps or something like that.
Hey,
Okay.
listen.
He's moving
listen,
again.
Anyway, if anyone's mugging off their religion for a bit of dough, bruv, come see me in it. I'll give you one bang straight.
All right.
Lesson.
He-
Hey,
he-
my man, what's your name?
David, your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. Lovely to meet you, man. All right.
I'll see you around.
I'm gonna go catch Paulie.
God's grace.
God bless you, man. God bless you. All right. Let's catch Paulie. Ah, my mu'minun. My mu'minun. It's me, the Hawaii Rune. How are you, my mu'minun? Ah. Oh, sir. I support you. Let me know if you have any issues today, okay? I'll be around. Alrighty. So, yeah, well, I can try, but he'll run. So, where is our... There he is. I see him in the distance. Paulie Williams. Yep. Howdy, man. How are you? I'm good, man. Good to see you. I'm pursuing a little English da'i. Yeah? Huh? Where is it? Where? I don't see him. Where is he? Where? What am I missing? Oh, there he is. Okay. I'll come for him 1 second. Let me just get Paul Williams. Where is he? And come back. Yeah, I did, and then he ran.
The Muslim scammer and the Muslim
Peter himself
So-
says he's sending Mark. Peter says he's sending Mark his beloved son. We know that Mark was very close to Peter because he's described as
Forgive me,
his
the
beloved
numpties here are
son.
going to have to
Wait, so you're interrupting him?
have to go.
He
Wait.
hasn't said anything yet.
I'm very confused. Hamza, I love you and you're a great guy, but unfortunately, you're making yourself an evil person.
You've taken the consensus when it suits you and
Okay.
dismissed the consensus.
Isn't that what you do?
That's-
Isn't that what you
that was
do?
the argument about
Isn't that what you do,
Yasser
Hamza?
Qadhi, wasn't it?
Isn't that what you do, Hamza?
I mean, when
You don't even know any consensus of Islam. All you're able of doing, Hamza, is scamming Muslims and running. Muslims, why do you pay this man to clear his debts? Well, what's the reason? So far, I haven't seen any of you guys pay any other Muslims to clear their debts. But why him? He gets paid. In fact, he gets paid not to, support Palestine or feed the kids in Gaza or help out in Yemen. He wants to clear his personal debts. So the Mu'minun gave him 50K so he can fly to Doha in first class. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Alrighty. Let's bounce. Let's rotate again. Alrighty. Are we still talking or?
If this geezer turns up, we just end it.
I'm not a geezer yet. I don't have an orange beard just yet. Should I bounce or what do you want to do? I don't mind. I'd love you to talk to Scamza about a few things. Why is he scamming the Mu'minun? Why are the Mu'minun paying this Scamza £50,000 to clear his personal debts? Scamza, in the first place, please tell me how a man gets into half £50,000 worth of debts. How does that work? What did you do? Were you gambling?
Can I also
Like, what happens?
Can I pose another question?
What took place?
Why do you need first-class business flights to import shipments from Turkey of crappy hijabs?
Well, and again, your own customers tell you that the hijabs are not fab. They're actually crap. The quality is bad. You sell them for £2. There's no way something for £2 requires you to go there and feel the material personally. Oh, well. Fair enough. Well, I'll let you do your thing, but certainly ask him about the scams.
Scams or the 50 grand thing,
Yeah. Alrighty. I don't know if y'all want to divide, but I'm gonna go get Hamza next. Yep. Sorry, Hashim. No, not Hamza. Too many H's.
Send them Iran, David. Send them Iran for class.
You know what? I wish they go, but you know we'll see.
If I said that, would that be nice?
I'm sorry.
I want to talk
Did I hear you say that Muhammad called black people raisin heads?
No,
That's what I heard. Did I hear you say that Muhammad called your people raisin heads? Is that what I heard?
I'm not going to converse with you.
Is that what I heard?
I'm having a conversation with this brother. I'm not conversing with you.
I can't hear you very well. Please slow down how you speak.
I'm not conversing with you.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit better. So,
did you hear what I said?
I just heard you say something.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard you say something.
What did I say?
Do you mind explaining?
What did I say?
Hold on, calm down.
First of all,
you'll answer my question, okay?
What did I say?
Here's what you said.
What did I just say?
You're gonna answer my question.
What did I just say?
Did you?
No. What did I just say?
Are you okay?
What did I just say?
That Muhammad called people from your neck of the woods raisin heads.
What did I just say?
How do you feel about that?
What did I just say?
Please
Did
don't
you hear
run.
what I said?
How do you feel
or
about
are you
that?
deaf? Are you deaf, or should I repeat it?
Did you hear my question?
I said
All I'm
am
hearing
not
is you dodging.
conversing
That's fine.
with
Oh,
you.
okay, it's
All right, did it go
conversing.
through? Did it go through?
No, not conversing.
Did it go through?
So, again, when
Did
it
it
comes
go
to the
through?
idea that Muhammad called people from your neck
Did it
of
go
the woods
through?
raisin heads,
Did it go through?
how do you feel about that?
Obviously not, because I have to repeat myself
How do you
5
feel about
times.
that?
All right, cool. Get out of my
So
way.
you're gonna run?
I'm not running. You came to me.
So
You came to
running
me.
involves the
Did you
movement
not
of
come
your
to me?
legs. Yes.
Did you not come to
And
me?
so because you're moving your
Did you
legs
not come
away
to me?
from me,
Did you not
you're
come to me?
running from me.
Did you not come to me?
Can you please explain to me why it is
I'm not explaining
okay
anything to
for
you.
the
You came
person
to
that
me.
you
You obviously
follow,
gave a clout.
who is the best
I'm not going to give it
example
to
of
you. Don't ever
mankind,
approach me again.
to basically
I
call
told you,
your
don't
people
approach me again.
raisin heads?
I'm telling you for the last time, don't
How
approach
is
me
it
again,
okay
yeah?
for them to
Get out
call
of my
you
way.
raisin heads?
Running.
Oh,
Wet raisin head go for a run.
How is it okay for? How is it okay for? Oh, again?
Don't approach me. Don't approach
How
me.
is it okay
Don't
for
come
you
to
to
me.
follow a
Don't come to
person
me,
who
yeah?
calls people
Every
raisin
time you
heads?
come to me, yeah, I'm just going to move past. I'm not
So
giving you
you're
the clout
gonna
you
run?
want. Huh?
So you're gonna run?
I'm not giving you the clout you want. I'm not
All right.
giving you the clout
Well,
you want.
I personally wouldn't follow a person who called me a raisin head. Okay? All right. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Can you explain, sorry? All right. Well, have a great time. And you know what? Christ would not call you a raisin head. All right. All right. Sorry. Yep, pardon me. Don't forget, guys, he said he was racist. And his argument is formed by pointing two words together. I'm in a debate currently. Is everything okay?
Something's been reported. I just need to have a chat with you.
Absolutely. We can do it here. Is that okay?
Are you happy to have the conversation with everyone else?
Absolutely. What's been reported?
So,
one second, I'll be right back with you.
Basically, there's been a report made that you're harassing someone.
Okay. Who is the person?
I'm not at liberty to say right now.
Okay.
But I need to get your details.
Right. So, if you don't mind, may I also counter-claim, please, by claiming that the person
you can, but
that
can I
harassed
get
me.
your details
May I please get his first? Is that okay?
No, I can't give you his details. I'm not going to give his details.
Yep. I do not want to give my details in this instance because simply being accused of something without any evidence isn't worthwhile. I could accuse him of doing something dastardly. Please, can I see it, if you don't mind?
I can't show it to you now.
Well, then it's a lie and a false claim. I don't. Okay.
Right. Okay. An allegation of a crime has been made.
Can I accuse the person of a crime as well? Is that okay?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. Can I please accuse him of harassing me and also online bullying at the same time?
Absolutely.
And
You
I have
can
video
I get
evidence
your
of it.
details for the report, please?
So my details I will not give currently, but if that's the case, what I can do, that's fine.
Do you want to have a chat over here away from everyone else?
I'm fine to do it here.
Real chat.
I'm fine to do it here, but still, the accusation simply isn't enough to actually result in somebody being arrested. If I haven't done anything...
Well, no, an allegation is enough to arrest someone. If I need to confirm your name and address, I can arrest you to confirm your name and address.
That's fine.
Because an allegation of a crime has been made.
Okay.
So if I can confirm your name, address, and contact details, we can deal with it in a different manner.
May I also...
However, if you won't confirm those details with me, you are liable to be arrested.
While that's occurring, can I also accuse the other person of committing a crime? Is that okay?
Huh? Yes, you can, but an allegation's already been made to me. I need your details to progress that crime.
So what we should do...
So if you want to make an allegation of crime to me, I also need your details to progress that crime.
Am I wrong in saying
Did the gentleman give you his
officers
details?
2 weeks ago said to me that they will not take reports in Speaker's Corner due to the nature of there being so many cameras, and they don't want to take the details of people for it to be recorded.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get him to come and speak to me over here, but he wants to speak here.
No, because I've got on recording the same individuals that I imagine it was Hashim that made the report against him on harassment. And
I don't know his name.
2 weeks ago,
Wait, what's it? Ma'am, so you said...
I know, I don't know who Hashim is.
Ma'am, 1 second, please.
No, I don't know who Hashim is. I know the other person who's made a report.
Okay, you know their name, and they gave you their name.
Yeah, they gave me their name. I can't tell you who their name is in front of all these cameras.
But you can collect my details in front of the cameras as well. How does that work, ma'am?
No, I'm happy to speak to you away from the cameras. I've already said, can you speak to me away from the cameras, and you don't want to?
They'll just follow us. If you want to disperse them, please go ahead.
Well, no, can you walk over here with me?
And what, they won't follow me?
Well, we can get further away. We'll go to the van.
After you.
Come to the police van.
After you.
Come on through then.
Okay?
After you.
Let's go to the van. After you. All right. What? Let's go to the van.
Another Christian troublemaker.
So, as you can see, this is simply something political, as you can see. That's fine. I will make a counter-accusation, no problem. All right? No, it's all good. It's all good.
Right, so I'm trying to get you away from people, but they're all following you, aren't they?
Well, this is the top of the corner.
So ask them to leave you alone.
Okay, guys, leave me alone. I guess I'm your commander. Leave me alone, please.
Away from all the cameras. You guys can
I've asked them. Well, I've asked them. So, ma'am, I think this is very simply just bogus. And very clearly, if the man had...
The thing is, an allegation is made to me.
I can give you evidence.
For 6 weeks.
Please, let him show you that. And let him get witnesses.
All I need is your details so that a crime report can go on and we can progress it that way.
So, can I make a counter-claim as well?
Or
is that allowed?
If I can give you a piece of paper you can write them down on so no one can see it.
So can I make a counter-claim as well against the individual?
But I need your details to also progress that report, don't I?
If I don't know who the individual in question is, how...
Point them out to me.
Wait, no, the person who has made the accusation against me.
Yeah.
If I don't know exactly who it is, how do I know that I'm making an accusation against the right person? I could accuse somebody else who isn't the person involved.
Because that's not how it works. If someone's harassing you,
yes?
You can't just say it's because someone's made a report against you.
I have multiple people.
If someone's been harassing you, you should know who that is and you can point them
I
out.
have multiple people who have been doing so. Okay. However, in this particular case, I also want to find the particular individual who is making an accusation against me. I suspect it's one of the people who's been harassing me. How would I know who it is, ma'am, if you won't point him out to me or her?
Because
how would I know who it is?
It will be told to you when it's necessary to tell it to you.
That's funny. When would that be, ma'am?
Either in an interview or away from all these cameras. I'm not going to out someone's name.
Okay, so just to confirm, if the cameras vanish, you will tell me the name of the individual.
No.
So, ma'am, how does this work?
But I'm sure you know. You get told in an interview, but I just need to confirm who you are because the allegation was made against you. So a crime needs to be reported. You've been identified as a suspect.
Okay. Can I provide evidence to you right now that will disparage any of the accusations? Is that okay? Because there are cameras everywhere, so we're filming.
So you can make a counter-allegation, absolutely. Again, I need your details for the
counter-allegation. Couldn't I just show you that what he's saying is bogus? I can show you that very, very easily. We're always recording.
We just need to take your details for the minute. That's sorted out at a later date.
Okay.
We just need your
my name is Paul Williams, ma'am. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yes, my name is Paul Williams.
Right.
Okay?
Have you got any idea or anything on you? So
I do not know.
You got nothing on you? Got a bank card?
Nothing on me. I don't come here because unfortunately there are criminals here. So potentially I could be robbed. I don't want that at all. So I keep my personal details and my identification away from myself.
Okay.
Now, ma'am, by your reaction, I'm guessing that Paul Williams is the person who made the accusation.
What's your date of birth?
It depends. Whatever Paul's is, it's the same thing.
So you're not Paul then?
Well, no, I am on the
you
second
just said
Paul.
whatever Paul's is.
Yes.
So I'm guessing you're not Paul.
Paul and I are born on the same day.
I'm guessing you're not Paul.
We are. I'm a second Paul. Huh? If that's okay. I'm a second Paul, man.
You're a second one.
Yes. Oh, okay. So thank you.
But
So
you don't know what your own date of birth is.
So now I know that it was Paul Williams who made the accusation.
I never said that. I never said that.
It's okay, man. Thank you. Okay, so in that case then, may I provide you all with evidence for the contrary? Is that okay? I have videos.
Okay.
You're allowed to make
Yep.
a separate counter-allegation.
Okay.
But we still need your details first for the allegations been made against you.
I see.
And then we'll take your details for your allegation and take your statement as well.
Is there any chance I can do this in about an hour's time? I was in the debate currently. I don't want to
No,
work with
'cause
myths.
I need to get your details to prevent your disappearance. An allegation has been made against
I don't move. I stay here all day. And I have video of that. Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
just take your word for it, can I?
Well, I can show you video. Now, because the cameras will not leave me, I don't feel comfortable giving out my details with all these cameras here. If they won't leave me, then unfortunately I will not give them out currently for safety concerns. Please go ahead.
That's how an allegation works. You can give an allegation.
To give us your details now, and then maybe in an hour's time, 2 hours' time, we try to
Would I be able to stop? Sorry?
give your details to us now, and
Right.
in an hour's time, 2 hours' time,
You need to confirm his identity so the
I-
call can be recorded and it can be pressed.
Reasonable. However, unfortunately, due to the camera presence, I am not comfortable doing so
So to be on
currently.
the case to get his name and address.
Do you understand what that
If you
puts us
came
in
up to
quite
me and said,
Sorry.
Do you understand what that puts us in quite a
I would have to do the
I
exact
do
same
understand.
thing.
However,
That's
as far as we know,
the
I
evidence. My
understand.
colleagues are
Yes,
gathering the evidence.
you have a process.
a potential victim
Yep.
of alleged potential harassment.
Can I instantly, right now,
So he's
offer
saying
you
this is
counter
staged
evidence?
over
Because there's so many cameras, I can instantly show you that that isn't the case. So, for example, might I just ask, is there any punishment for filing a bogus accusation? Is there anything that is done about that? Or it just gets under the rug?
You can go through civil court if you want to get.
Wouldn't it be better if I was able to instantly give you evidence that could easily let you know this is
The same
bogus?
reason you don't want to give your details now.
Yes?
Is exactly why that would make our position really difficult.
Joel,
Because we can't just go through evidence that could pertain to the victim and a suspect.
how do we know that?
Do you understand why
Okay.
confidentiality is important?
Is it possible then?
Respect your privacy as well as the victim.
Absolutely. Is it then possible that if we're able to get away from the cameras, can I show you the counter evidence at the same time?
Can you not ask them all to follow you again this time?
Hey guys, leave me alone, please.
Oh, everybody back up! Back up, everybody.
Okay, should we go somewhere else?
Okay, let's try again.
We are your supporters.
No, it's okay.
Get in
It's
the
okay.
van for privacy.
That's fine.
Just say you will get in the van for privacy. And then
That's fine.
We're not going to the van. We're going to go
Okay.
over here.
No problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm fairly reasonable, but okay, perfect. I know who it is now. All right. I don't mean to make the role difficult. Simply, I want to clarify some things, if that's okay. Ma'am, might I ask you just a quick question?
Yeah.
The definition of harassment,
Yeah.
it isn't simply communicating with somebody in the speaker's corner.
No, but he's
It's
saying
more
it's
than that.
sustained over 6 weeks. And he's saying it's every week.
Okay. Now,
It's a repeated occurrence.
I can confirm to you that that man has not been here for 6 weeks straight. That's already one
So
line.
that would be the investigation part that we will develop. But for the minute, we just need your details. And then if you wanted to make a counter-allegation,
We'll also
we'd
record
also
the
pull up on their
counter-allegation.
details. You see what I mean?
Right, but
We have to take
ultimately,
everyone's details in the situation to be able to
what
say
is the
or not.
resolution? So obviously, I know you're all very busy.
Confirm your details.
Hmm?
Sorry,
That's
the resolution.
do you mind just moving on?
I'll
for
be
the minute?
back. I'll be back.
Oh, this is my brother. I'm just.
That's all right. Yeah, no worries. He'll be
Is
back
it-
over in a minute.
I'm all good. It's a bogus accusation, though. It is
Yeah,
fine.
he'll be
I'll
over in
deal
a
with it.
minute.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, he's all right. Yeah.
All you
Okay.
have to do is
Yep.
confirm your details.
Sure then.
And then you can carry on and you'll be contacted at a later date to see if anything
Oh,
happens
sorry.
further.
Yep. There you go.
The other one as well.
Oh, I didn't know.
Because if you're giving your personal
Don't worry,
details,
don't
it's.
worry,
Yeah.
May I have it released to treat people have recorded it?
I agree. But what you have to understand is the same. So why don't you change? This is how it's
Exactly.
one party. It's like a fake.
That's why I said it's nonsensical. If you don't have evidence for it, then I don't see the point in taking it seriously. I have evidence for my opinion. No, it's Sherman does. The lady.
Your allegation, you said you want to make an allegation.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
My colleague has to take that.
That's fine.
So you can take details on the him, tell him not to basically interact or bother you. Is that, because I'll be honest with you, the only reason why I'm saying that is if it goes both ways,
sure,
no one has a problem.
Okay.
Yeah?
But the truth is, so here is the hypocrisy of the matter. So he's accusing me of, for example, coming into a conversation that he did and speaking to the person who is next to him. But he does the exact same thing, which is why, so this is why I say it's a bogus accusation. The corner is one where you can interact in conversation. Simply interacting itself isn't a crime. So if every interaction that he has...
The thing about it is interacting, but he's basically had a conversation with you, trying to speak to him, he's walked off and left that area with the individual, and he's going to seem to be following him along. So police officers, and when they're pulled away like this, something then someone else there, he's kind of moved and followed him along.
Is that a crime in itself? I don't believe so.
It's basically harassing them because he moved away, trying to avoid the conversation.
Wouldn't harassing require more than one issuance of contact? So, for example, I would be doing it outside and in here too.
It can happen on a period of time it happens.
Okay. What is that period? No, man.
So that's the thing what he's saying.
Yep.
It's the information he's given me. I don't know what's happened.
Yes, he claims 6 weeks, correct? Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what I've taken from it. Yeah, and that's all.
Okay. Yeah? I believe he claims 6 weeks. Yeah. If I can provide evidence that he hasn't been here consecutively for 6 weeks.
It doesn't have to be consecutively for 6 weeks. It has to be more than one application.
But his accusation is that I've been doing it for 6 weeks.
So it's one or more.
So, for example, 3 weeks ago, I wasn't even here.
For it to be harassment, though, it only has to have occurred more than once, and that's what it's saying.
Yes.
I haven't followed him more than once. This is the first time I've done it.
Without interjection, but even if you
I've
did
interjected.
so, even if you did so, look at the arena, look at the number of people there. I could go around you 3 times, talk to somebody else.
Yes.
And you can argue that.
I understand. I get it. Which is why my take was this shouldn't be taken seriously.
Can I speak to you privately? So I can, it's just like these people,
it's a bit of argument.
I'm not trying to argue with anyone, I'm just trying to explain myself.
I get it.
And it's irritating because everyone's trying, oh yeah, that's an argument, and I'm trying to
ultimately, I believe that or the one prior, we've already gone through
it's already done then. So
yes.
Everything okay with everything.
Well,
I'm not, as in...
There's one part I'm not okay with.
Okay, you have to be okay with everything, but we're trying to... Let's get this, we're trying to come to... So I've got an agreement to get this matter...
Well, I say remove him. If he's the one who has this, remove him from the corner. He shouldn't be here then if he can have a discussion.
Okay.
But if you start removing people, then it's not really a free
But wouldn't the same...
If you've definitely not got anything on you so you can identify who you are.
I don't have anything on me.
Okay.
Like I said, so unfortunately, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there are many reports in this corner of people theft. In fact, I have a video of a man. His name's Hashim, and only 6 weeks ago, I had my phone in my hand, and he grabbed it out of my hands. And then walked away. So ultimately, because of that, I do not bring anything prized here. My phone is the bare minimum, and that's all. So actually, in fact, while we're here, I have a number of exceptions that I can make because there are things that...
Is there anyone here who can get something to you? Or can you, can your brother, I don't know, send a message to someone and get a picture sent of your ID or something?
Unfortunately, no. So again, just out of curiosity, there are many people here at the corner who have done things that are criminal. I have video evidence of these things. I did not, because you were not here at the time.
Okay, well, you know that 101 is a thing, 999 is a thing. If you need to report something...
He stole my phone, so it would have been hard for me at the time to call 111.
Yeah, I know, but you've had 6 weeks to report that, and you still haven't.
Does that matter?
It doesn't matter, but it matters a little bit for how we're going to deal with it. But you can't just, now an allegation's been lodged against you, you can't just start saying, well, 6 weeks ago someone took my phone.
That's fine. From now on, is it okay if every single time
that would be a good
Respectfully, I think.
Okay, for example, the person in question who stole my phone, if I want to report him online, if I haven't got a picture of him or his last name, what do I do? His first name? Upload a video?
So there's other ways we go through it. An investigation would be lodged.
Okay, perfect. In that case,
if it gets straight closed, you get straight closed. There's no evidence. There's no evidence.
in this occasion, is it okay if I also show you a video of the man taking my phone? Luckily, it was recorded, and then we can also go and question him. Is that okay? Okay. May I begin that, please? Is that okay? I have my phone on me. My phone is a bare minimum that I bring to the corner. My work phone. I told you I had that on me. I bought it out and gave you my number. I am telling you that a man took my phone 6 weeks ago, and he's here today. May we begin?
Everything's happened 6 weeks ago.
That's my exact point.
Respectfully, if you cared that much about it, you reported it 6 weeks ago.
I couldn't do it at the time.
So, right.
Okay.
To be fair, at the time now it's 1603.
Okay.
You're under arrest for harassment. Okay, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm an offence. You do not mention it, later in court, and you choose to be given evidence. Okay? So the reason is I need to confirm your name and address.
You absolutely
An allegation has been made that in the past
people.
6 weeks you've been lodging a campaign of harassment against someone else in the park at Speaker's Corner, not being in the spirit of Speaker's Corner.
I can provide you with evidence of the contrary.
So, reason why, you have no proof to prove you don't like this proof
I don't bring it to the corner for a reason.
But if you say
Russian woman.
ID on the phone, something that can prove an address or something.
Does she turn red?
Even a photo.
No embarrassment.
So,
This
is a bit interesting because the reason
He's a
why I
really
don't
nice
carry
man, is this
anything
guy
valuable
that you're looking at
is
in
literally
front
because
of
what
you.
happens.
Okay, right. I'm just going to research you now to make sure there's nothing on you that can hurt yourself, hurt me.
Go for it.
This is embarrassing, man.
Go for it.
It is. What a horrible woman.
What's he getting arrested for?
It is a given necessity.
No.
Is necessary?
What a horrible woman.
Officer AW1260.
Nothing.
PC Smith.
So once you're being searched,
talk to
tell us
William.
what happened.
So,
to talk to
very
William.
specific. So I have been accused of a harassment campaign stretching 6 weeks.
I think this is
So
excessive.
first of all, there's no evidence to suggest that the person, the Bishop Paul Williams,
The police are actually harassing.
he hasn't been here, and we can provide that over the camera because luckily for us, we record everything that goes on in the corner. So Paul Williams has been at accusations that I have been harassing him over 6 weeks, and the harassment in this instance is simply just me asking him questions about things that he said online. So now, the wonderful officer next to me, because Hashim at one point in the past had taken my phone, I no longer bring my phone to the corner because I am. Yep, that's fine. Because now I am of the instance that my phone might be taken. So because I do not have my phone with me, which can showcase my address on it, I am being taken away, which is very interesting.
Officer,
I don't quite know how that works, but this is the very thing that I was thinking. Earlier, my work phone. That is my work phone.
Is that a crime, officer?
Earlier, I said I bring my work phone to the corner. Earlier, this officer said that I could make a counter report, and now suddenly that option has been removed.
Because this is
that option has been removed.
Harassment.
But it would have been great
Are you doing the same thing
if
to
the
guy who
officer
made the
had
allegation?
potentially also allowed me to do the same thing.
Are you doing the same thing to the guy who made the allegation?
Sharia police.
All of you were here when the lady told me
this is
that I would be
harassment.
able to actually make a counter report.
So have you been arrested?
For the last 5 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I
Okay, so
feel.
you gave me a false name, no worries.
How can they believe this?
Have you been arrested?
Is that a crime?
Well,
Is that a crime?
All I needed was to confirm his name and address.
Well, I mean, you're embarrassing him in the public space.
This is so sad.
Is this where we arrive now? This is excessive.
In the United Kingdom.
This is excessive.
For a false accusation.
Land of hope and glory, eh?
It's so subjective.
I'm sorry, officers, you guys are not doing yourself.
So you haven't been arrested. Your possessions have not been taken.
The lady told me that
An allegation has been made.
I know. Allegations what? Was he carrying a knife? Why did he need to search?
You know as well as we do, that's not the allegation.
To be fair, officer, I was supposed to be able to launch a counter claim against him, and now the option's been removed.
Establish name and address. And that's
So-
what
so-
we're doing now.
Well, the lady told me now that I'm under arrest, so it'd be great if I could make that consequence at some point. In between me and
You will absolutely have to
Okay.
participate.
How do you
Let's
think
see.
you're being treated at the moment by the police?
If I had to be honest,
Be honest, man. Talk your talk.
there appears to be a certain degree of miscommunication going on here. One of the officers appears to be more amenable. These two officers have been lovely. It's just unfortunately the first lady who is involved isn't being very helpful at the moment. I have offered them the opportunity to be able to give them videographic evidence that the claim is being made.
We just need your name and address at this time.
Well, now
we have
the
it, but you
lady
weren't
has
willing to give it
said
to us at that time,
because of the
and that was
cameras,
issue.
yes.
But we took you away from the cameras and you still weren't willing to give
They
it to us.
came back.
That's where the issue.
And by the
I
way,
was not
You had a
comfortable.
notepad, you
No,
had
no
a
worries.
pen, you could have written it down.
I was not comfortable doing that in this area because of the presence of cameras.
Don't blame me at all.
Okay, so again, I have no fault with these officers. It's been great. However, I'm still waiting for my ability to be able to launch a counterclaim against Paul Williams.
And in regards to the counterclaim,
Yes.
specifically,
Yes.
what happened when, and did you make a claim initially?
No, I did not. So everything that Paul Williams is accusing me of, I have the exact allegations against him. Paul Williams follows people around. In fact, Paul Williams, a number of weeks ago, Paul Williams assaulted him physically. So actually, Paul Williams, that gentleman standing over there, is actually quite a dangerous man. I haven't assaulted anyone around the corner, but I can actually show you him being assaulted by Paul Williams. Paul Williams used his book and hit him on the chest.
Brothers and sisters, what we have to establish is whether the allegation is
Not
actually
you, not
genuine.
you. I'm
I
interested
understand.
in
No,
him.
I understand.
So,
but also
so tell me something.
Yep.
Why, in
allegation
your
genuine?
opinion, is violence increasing here at Speaker's Corner? Is it because of social media, or is it because of something else?
To be fair, maybe I am wrong. There are certainly instances of violence going on around the corner, and that's something, unfortunately, that has been indicative of the corner for a long period of time. However, I find actually that in more recent times, and maybe the police will tell you differently, there hasn't actually been sort of like consistent pieces of violence going on in the corner. Certainly when it gets dark and the police leave, there are instances where people do get into skirmishes. It happens once a week. But I think the problem is just the lack of police
You have to be
presence
careful what
after
you
a
say in
certain
case you're
time.
providing evidence to them. Be
No,
careful what you
not a
say.
problem. The problem would be lack of police presence after a certain point in the nighttime. Obviously, they can't stay here all day. They have other things to do. But ultimately, I would say that the corner, while they are here, appears to be a mostly peaceful place. Yes, certainly there are people having argumentation. There are people calling each other names or things of that nature. But if the greatest thing that can happen in a day is me being accused of a harassment campaign
Spurious
with
claim.
no evidence,
Spurious claim.
I would say the corner is
Would you
not as bad as potentially people would say.
He talked for
Well,
himself.
I'm asking questions. Would you say what you did was within the scope of what happens in,
I know
in Speaker's Corner?
for the past few weeks
I would
as
say,
well.
unfortunately, yes. Well, a paying video doesn't matter, but it's okay. I think what's happening is Paul Williams is using certain language. They have to take it seriously, which is fine. It's your job. I will not take issue with that. However, I can't say language on him.
We're not going to make that. How are we going to know that instantaneous? We have to make
So,
it.
in general, would you argue the policing here at Speaker's Corner is fair? Or do you normally see certain races, certain religions being subjected to
Certainly.
more?
So certainly, there are certain groups that make more claims than other groups. Certainly, that's definitely the case. However, what I do also see is it's more of a numbers game at times, or some who simply got there first. Potentially, I would like to see what would happen if I had gotten there first and claimed that Paul Williams was. I wonder how far I would have gone. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I wonder how far I would have gone.
That means you.
No issue with yourself.
And do you also believe, as a direct result of cameras, when allegations like this are made, you tend to find the police take more of an interest when they're surrounded by cameras because the evidence is being collated?
It's interesting. Well, in my current experience today, I'm finding that the ability to show the police camera evidence or video evidence of what I'm claiming isn't being taken all too seriously. Now, obviously, they don't have the time potentially to view all the footage at this time.
Other steps of investigation will follow after that, but we've not been able to ascertain the name and address.
I would have supposed.
That's why we're getting up to this point.
I would have supposed that simply it would have been possible to just look at the video and then come to a conclusion on the matter. But unfortunately, that hasn't been the case today. Well, man, I hope you're happy
So
today.
Constable Smith has returned.
Would you prefer Constable Smith or ma'am?
So it's 1612.
Okay.
Okay. You're no longer under arrest. I've confirmed your name and address.
Oh, well.
That was the only reason why I had to arrest you. However, the matter is still being investigated.
May I-
You will be called in for an interview at a later date.
May I make a counterclaim?
Yes, you may.
Could we also ask
Do you
what's
wanna do
happening
this
to
in
the other
front
party?
of cameras or
Hashim as well.
Well, everything was done for the cameras anyway.
Come down and give a statement and everything.
What is happening to
He
the other
didn't come
party?
down, so I don't have to either. He didn't come down, so I don't have to either.
statement.
I would like to do it in the exact same manner that he did, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Could we ask what's happening to the person who made the allegation?
Who's made an allegation?
Yes.
No.
His details.
False allegation.
You just took the detail. Was he given the same treatment as my
He
colleague?
provided
Not
his
quite.
details. The issue here that we had to arrest him for was to get his details. That was the issue.
Oh, it was
He's now
a
been
temporary arrest.
de-arrested.
Oh.
Well, no, if I wouldn't
You've
have been
now
able
been
to confirm your
de-arrested.
details,
Okay.
you would have been gone to the station. Your details would have been confirmed.
If I may, if I come here without my ID, how would you confirm my ID without me going home and getting it?
People have pictures of it on their phone. There's all kinds of
So if I come here with simply just one photo,
Well, then we go down to the station and confirm it there.
how would you do that without ID?
Get in contact with someone to bring you your ID.
Oh wow, fair enough. Well,
May I ask a question?
they're all nice. No problem.
So if you would like to make your allegation, should we go do it over there?
Sure thing. Would you like video?
Sorry, may I ask a question? This is for reference for the rest of us. Given that this is Speaker's Corner, and the nature of Speaker's Corner, that is a debating society, so to speak.
Grown men can't argue amongst themselves without being children about it. I don't know what the
Well, that's what's going on currently.
That's all on you lot, so...
You heard it from, that's all on us lot.
It's very subjective what kind of reaction have those
Might as well get Hashim as well. Where's young Bob? I'm push in and
Everyone, but bring up your Paul Williams video of him harassing people.
How many police need to deal with a...
Oh, but by the way,
get Hashim
you
as well.
have the video of Paul Williams assaulting you with his book. Thank you.
Probably not.
No, great. Well, off you go. Are you willing to raise that while you're here?
Well, he made a report against me. He put my details in as well.
I see. Fair enough. Okay.
He put my details down.
Well, who am I taking it from? Okay.
sorry, man.
Yep. No problem. It's a statement. The individual here is guilty of the individual who was just here.
It's a counter-allegation of the same nature that he made against you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
A counter-allegation statement. Exactly.
We are all trying to do our job as best as possible.
I have taken no faults.
This is a highly volatile, intense situation.
I have taken no faults.
We're treading a very careful line. We have to do our job as carefully, as fairly as possible.
I have no fault against anyone here. Simply.
Precedent needs to be set here as to what we can do without being arrested, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, because anyone can make.
It depends on the
I
day.
appreciate a situation like this. We're not going to be able to solve instantaneously.
No.
There's so much footage that we have to go through to make sure that we've covered every avenue.
Yes.
All we can do now as police officers is take on all the information that's available to us here now, and then take your details as we have done, got there in the end.
Go for it.
And then from there, we can send all the footage, collate it,
Whatever
proper
has happened
investigation
is
be
not
carried
unique.
out.
Whatever has happened in the sense that this is a debating arena.
Yeah.
All right? People debate, people move around each other.
The issue is that Speaker's Corner doesn't have its own rule set.
Well,
it's not
so are we creating a precedent?
It is a place. No. It is a place where debate happens.
Yes.
But if somebody comes to us with an allegation of harassment, we can't just ignore
allegations of harassment.
Yeah.
It's allegation. Anyone
so that
over
has
there
to be
can make.
investigated.
I know
And if
that means
anyone makes
potentially.
Sure thing. So basically,
potentially you could investigate about.
you may have
Do you have the resources to do that?
this, if you like.
Is that what the Speaker's Corner is meant for?
Yep. Go for it. Yeah. It's all. It was ran by your colleague. I forgot your name. Sorry.
And then we respect them.
Sorry?
Everybody.
PC Smith ran it and I was happy with the information.
But should it not be proved on at the point where it's being? Yeah, but should it not not be proved within at the time where the allegations happen.
How do we do
It,
that?
it takes time for an investigation.
We can't do that instantaneously.
Because what's happened, you've taken this gentleman from what he was doing,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
This, what happened to him, what's happened to could happen to any one of us over there, okay? We are in our arena.
But we've gone over this with you
I know,
already.
I
so now we're
appreciate
just
that.
rehashing the same point.
I know. But are you going to do that next week? Someone comes with a spurious allegation.
If someone
and
has
goes
an
through this-
allegation, they'll be investigated.
Yes,
I know,
sir.
But this has never happened before. This is the first time it's happened.
Is there an email
of this
better?
nature.
Is that okay? Or,
You know,
yeah. May I, or is that, yeah.
Whether it's Speaker's Corner or
Yes.
out and about.
Yes.
If it's an allegation of harassment,
Allegation. The law has not been broken. It's merely an allegation. One person's word perception against
And that
another,
will be
against
investigated.
against a debating opponent.
Sir, we're
So
going
it
around
could be
in
just a
circles.
rule.
We're going around in
Oh,
circles.
I appreciate that, but it's good that the others hear that as well.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yes, yes,
So
please.
would you rather there were no police here?
No.
There is
No,
gonna be one
a fair.
I don't know.
Is that true? No more of you by the...
There are
Okay.
police stations being shut down, which means there'll be a relaxed amount of.
We're not from that station, though. So
Yeah,
there'll still
exactly.
be
So there'll
police
be typically when the officers are from
Right,
the station,
so
there's
can you
more.
tell me about
Answer to your question.
Yes, so not just today, but this is a campaign over a number...
So far, okay? And they've used their
Yeah.
judges.
What am I doing?
But the issue here...
Me?
No, not you. It's the lady behind
Oh,
you.
okay, all right.
Name-threatening situations.
See the laptop. I'm happy for you to see
against
laptops.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
or
about.
Sure.
allegations.
Okay, so my accusation is against an individual by the name of Paul
Everything
Williams.
has to be investigated.
So
Potentially,
his behavior within the corner
allegations against
is
him.
not
If you say
acceptable for a
something
number of
about,
reasons,
say,
and particularly he's also
your
engaging
I mean, not
in
mine.
harassment long term with particularly newcomers at the corner.
Sustained
Okay.
Yep.
behaviour over a period of time.
Were
That
there
meets
were
the
there
threshold for
witnesses?
harassment.
Did you interview the witnesses?
That's part of the investigation.
But you've only interviewed
the
him.
investigation-
So Paul is a long
I
time.
had an interview.
Paul is a long time coming to the corner, and even when I first came to the corner, he followed me around asking me questions, even when I told him to leave. He does the same thing routinely in the corner to people who are new, and the only reason why I was asking him questions today was because this is the exact same thing that he does, and so far, nobody has reported him for doing so. But if he is comfortable to do that when I am behaving in the exact same way he does, then I would also like to raise an accusation against him as well. In addition, I have also seen Paul in instances where he physically assaulted people, like for example the gentleman in front of me, by hitting him on the chest with a book when he was asked a question. So Paul does have also a violent streak at the corner, and I think that also needs to be investigated. And luckily, because there are so many cameras at the corner, that can show you instances where Paul does follow people around. In fact, because he's a public figure, if you were simply to look up Paul Williams Speaker's Corner, you'd be able to see instances where he does the exact same thing, following people around, asking them questions, which counts in some kind of way as harassment. So that is my main statement. Yep.
Specifically.
Sorry?
Does he target you?
Well, not since the first time he did so. Now afterwards, he's been going around targeting other people.
Okay. And
Yes.
when did he first interview you?
That was a number of months ago. So sort of like in the middle of well, not middle of the beginning of the year, in the first quarter. But by around April. And he does it routinely every week. In fact, he'll do it again this week. So sorry.
Question, sir.
In a moment, sorry, in a moment.
Give him a second.
Would you require anything else from me?
This is a formal statement. So if you give an allegation, you're going to be sent some links so you can upload your videos.
Okay.
So you upload all your videos onto those links.
Will do.
And then they will be looked at. His videos will be looked at.
Okay.
Okay, and then you'll be contacted to either make a statement or we'll come up progression on what's happening. with
Perfect.
you.
Sounds good. Sounds great.
Perfect. It's not practicable to take a statement from you right now just because you've got all this media presence.
That is the blurb. So that's the long and short of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the allegation.
And I can provide evidence for you by a video.
So that link will be sent to you.
Sounds good.
You can upload all that stuff.
Okay.
And you'll be investigated, so we'll be in contact.
The lead time for this would be, obviously you're busy.
It's not really high priority.
Okay, all right.
I'm not going to give you. You'll be contacted in the next couple of days with your crime reference.
That's fine.
And
I'll
then
continue to
we
collect
update
evidence
every
if I need
28 days.
to. Okay. I'll collect evidence if I need to. Not a problem. Okay.
Is that everything you'd like to
That's everything from me today. Would you like anything else? Or okay. Well, it was a pleasure of some sort. So thank you. Appreciate it. I'll leave you all alone now.
But we would advise you to repeat it so often.
I'll try.
Thank you.
All right.
AW1794.
Cool. Nice day. All right. See you. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice day. All right.
So let
Take
me
care.
do an interview with you with a
We can, but I guess let's
I prefer the backdrop with the police.
let's give him a break. How about that?
I like the backdrop. So can you tell us exactly what has happened and why you want to go that side?
Let's head over there. That's okay. Let's go over there. That's okay.
Right in front of the police van.
Yep.
I want the police van as the backdrop.
If we can rotate it around there.
Backdrop, man. It's the visuals. It's the visuals.
Let's do here. Come on. Let's do here. Let's do here. Oh, and they're about to move actually.
See? Oh, it's no good
So-
when they've driven off. See, we could have been doing it now, man.
Well, they need to go forward clearly. So we need to like move aside. No.
Listen, man, I'm doing this every day. So
Okay.
we got 32,000 people.
Do we want to move or? All right.
Don't
That's
worry
okay.
about them. 32,000
Just making sure we
people
don't.
watching.
Street mic. I don't want you to get hit. Okay.
Listen, I'm not going to get hit.
Okay.
I do this in the streets every day.
Perfect.
Don't
Okay.
worry about
Alrighty.
that. Yeah.
Not a problem.
So let's tell the people exactly what has happened
Absolutely.
and why you made a statement.
Absolutely. Okay, so people, like I said earlier, our dearest friend Paul Williams appears to be utilizing the law in a manner that isn't fitting of their proper use case. So he is trying to use messages and wording such as harassment in order that the police may actually launch an official investigation against what's going on. So Paul Williams' lies are as follows. For the last 6 weeks, now here's the funny thing, about 3 weeks ago I wasn't even at the corner, but for the last 6 weeks he claims that I have been launching a campaign against him of harassment. So Paul Williams counts conversation as harassment. If you simply ask him a question and then he walks away and you ask him a question again, for him that's harassment. Well, unfortunately, harassment requires 2 points or more of contact. If I have not followed him or physically assaulted him outside of the corner, then it does not count as harassment. Either way, the police have a job to do. Again, I have a heart for them. Ultimately, they are meant to respond to these things in a certain manner. They have processes that they have to follow in order that the things that are reported can be resolved. So fine, they wanted my details. They got some details. They weren't happy with it. Then they decided to quasi-arrest me for about 15 minutes, and then I was released. That was the longest sentence I've ever done so far. Hopefully, it doesn't get any longer than that. Now, since this is being taken seriously, I think it's time that we begin to also report people like Paul Williams. Paul Williams is a nasty fellow. He routinely harasses people, both verbally and physically. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, he harassed Young Bob by hitting him on the chest with his book. Young Bob didn't report this, he should have done so, but Paul Williams does this and gets away with it routinely because nobody is willing to take it to the law. Now, I say going forward, we should all monitor his behavior and ensure that he is behaving in a manner where no crime can be associated with any of his actions. If he even stood up for 1 second, if he says one word that can cause distress, or if he, for example, hits somebody or kicks them, or if he follows anyone around as they're speaking, that is tantamount to harassment, and he should be reported for the following. I have initiated this, and maybe in about 10 years, they'll get back to me with a criminal report. However, I think what we need to do is make sure that we're reporting these kinds of things for people like Paul Williams, even the Hashim who stole my phone a few weeks ago, more routinely. Now that I know this is how they want to play, we should be in a state where we're making sure that nobody at the corner bypasses any laws or any crimes, and every time they do anything remotely like harassment, remotely like theft, let us make sure that we are reporting it and building a long-term case against them.
Right.
That is all.
Excellent stuff. Thank you very much.
All right. No problem. All right.
It's just another harassment from the old Bill.
Not a problem, not a problem. I prefer to build bridges instead of walls. I made it out of jail somehow.
Yeah. It says, I've just,
Find no words from the brother. Find no words from the brother.
The scripture that says the gates of hell. He said, I'll build my church and the gates of hell shall not prevail. And he said, do not worry when they bring you before the authorities. Do not worry about what you have to say. I will guide you. You know, and we pray that the Holy Spirit, we believe in a God of truth and righteousness, and that His truth and righteousness will prevail in these circumstances.
Amen.
You know, it will. Yeah, and just we give the glory. He said, go to the end and preach the good news, and that's what we're doing. You know, He said, do not worry about your enemies. You know, follow the mandate that the God has given. I would like this to be an encouragement to all of us, not to shirk away. People will come and accuse us here, there, and everywhere. If our heart is right with God, we're doing God's work, we do not have to fear, because His word will not return to us void. He said He will guide us, He will protect us, and He's given us a mandate to go to the ends of the world, to preach the good news of Jesus Christ. Salvation. Anyway, I'll stop here. Thank you very much. Well done, brother. Thank you, brother. Well done. And we must say thank you to our brother as well.
I'm all good. I'm all good.
He stood up for all of us. He stood up for all of us. So,
Praise God.
So we must support all the stuff they do. We must try and support them and all the brethren as well. In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Alrighty. If Fifi's still there, I can carry on our debates if you guys want.